Now, according to a White House official, a COVID-19 wave this fall and winter could potentially infect 100 million in the United States. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases are rising among attendees at the recent White House Correspondents' Dinner, and Beijing is expanding its lockdown. Shi-hoo reports.
A COVID-19 wave this fall and winter could potentially infect 100 million in the U.S. That's according to a Biden administration official during a background briefing on Friday. The official added that there could potentially be a significant wave of deaths toward the end of the year driven by new Omicron subvariants. According to CNN, the projection is based on a range of outside models that are being closely tracked by the administration. The projection assumes that Omicron and its subvariants will continue to dominate community spread and there will not be a drastically different strain of the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases among attendees of the recent White House Correspondents' Dinner are rising. The annual dinner took place on April 30th with some 2,600 journalists, political figures, and celebrities in attendance. In the days that followed, many tested positive for COVID-19, most notably ABC's John Karl, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, and reporters from The Washington Post and Voice of America. The exact number of people infected is not known. Meanwhile, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is investigating a COVID-19 outbreak on a Carnival cruise ship. The Carnival Spirit, which departed Miami on April 17th and arrived in Seattle on May 3rd, holds over 2,000 guests and over 900 crew members. While the CDC says it's not permitted to publicly share the number of those who tested positive, it has labeled the ship as orange status. An orange status indicates that 0.3% or more of total passengers and or crew members tested positive. Meanwhile, Beijing is expanding the number of districts under lockdown as the number of new COVID-19 infections increases in the Chinese capital. According to city authorities, they have identified 20 areas in the city as high risk and 34 as medium risk, adding 2 and 6 from the previous day, respectively. Earlier this month, Beijing conducted PCR tests on all residents in the Chaoyang district where many were said to be infected. The city will now conduct mass testing in 4 more districts. The number of new cases in the city was 62 on Saturday, up 9 from the previous day. Shi-hoo, Arirang News.